Good morning, YouTube. It is currently 5:29 in the morning. As you can see, it's 44 degrees, which is actually one of the warmer days that we've had this week. So why am I up this early? Well, today I'm heading to StreetSpeed717’s toy drive in Harrisburg, PA, and I got to get an early start because I got about an hour and a half drive to get there. Now, you might remember I went there last year too, and a few things have changed on the truck since then. It looks a little bit different than it did last time. So it should be cool, and I know he's got some different cars, and there should be a lot of cool cars there. It is supposed to be raining today, so hopefully we don't get too much rain. But if it is raining a little too hard for the camera to be out, I came prepared with the GoPro. And sorry guys, have to interrupt the video real quick just to tell you about today's video sponsor. Just kidding, I don't get sponsors yet, but I do have a quick disclaimer to tell you. Due to the rain, I do end up using my GoPro quite a bit in this video, and unfortunately at one point it decided to just freak out, just started glitching weird, and I don't know, I've been having some issues with this GoPro, which is weird because it's only a year old. I bought it brand new a year ago, so it should be completely fine, but I've been having some issues with it recently. For example, me and Logan filmed a whole video where we rode our Grums around town on Halloween in banana costumes, and it was hilarious. When I went to edit it, the GoPro, I guess, had freaked out, and it ruined the whole entire video. I wasn't able to get anything for that video, and it was super annoying. I thought maybe it was just because of the cold with it being on my helmet and stuff, so I tried it out again here, and it did it again, but luckily this time only for a little bit. So when you see it start freaking out, it's only for a little bit, and then it'll go back to normal. So back to the video. GoPro and also the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which arguably takes just as good pictures and videos as my camera, or maybe even better. So I better get moving so I'm not late. And as for tradition, we're gonna have to do a cold start. Sorry, it's really dark. You can't really see very good, but here we go. She sounds good. Now, that wasn't as loud of a cold start as I've been getting this week, because it has been like 20 degrees overnight and stuff, so this thing's been getting really cold, and it's been having some good cold starts recently. But today is actually a pretty warm day compared to that, and as of right now, we're not getting any rain, so hopefully it stays this way. Stars are on, and as you can see, we got lots of cool toys ready for the toy drive, so let's get on the road and see if we get there on time. We're gonna have to make a few pit stops. One for fuel, one to pick up the lady, and definitely one for breakfast. So that's why I'm leaving so early. Good morning, Sleepy.
Good morning.
Bright and early. Well, not bright, but
not
early.
Bright yet. Still
So
dark.
you probably need some coffee.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, boom, Dunkin' Donuts. Now we're ready to go.
Yep.
All right, guys, we made it to the same gas station that we stopped at last year, same pump and everything. And last year, I'm pretty sure it was light when we stopped here, but this year it's still dark. I think that's because it's pretty cloudy. Like, as you can see, it's starting to kind of get light now. It's like 6:45, so it should be getting light here anytime. We're just filling up with fuel, and then we got about an hour left. Already drove about 30-40 minutes, so we got probably a little under an hour left, maybe like another 40-45 minutes. So we'll be there pretty soon, and got ourselves filled up, getting the truck filled up. We'll be good to go. $103 later, we are ready to go. Well, we made it. I don't really like the setup as much as the place that we were at last year. Last year we were at like a mall and everything was in one parking lot. This one, it's like separated. We're at some school and they got the cool cars way over there, and then there's us in this parking lot with all the other trucks and stuff. Not bad though. People are walking around, so we're gonna go check it out. That's awesome. got a nice white OBS here. Oh wait, it's not all white. Oh, no, never mind. He's good. So I don't know how good you can see. I got the GoPro out because there's a lot of rain, so I didn't want to have the camera out here. Too much rain for the camera. Probably end up breaking it. It's not waterproof. But as you can see, there's a lot of vehicles over there. There's a few over here. Basically, all the more expensive, real nice ones are over here, including Mike's vehicles. He's got the SVJ here and the TRX. And then you can see there's a McLaren there and some Corvettes and BMWs and stuff. So there's some nice cars over here. Over there, there's also a few nice cars, some trucks and stuff. Definitely not as many people as there would be if it wasn't raining. I think the rain kept some of the nice cars from coming, but there's still a lot here, so it's still pretty cool. Wait, another SVJ? Two of the same cars. All right, we're gonna grab our toys and take them over. We've been here for a little over an hour, probably an hour and a half now. So we're gonna grab our toys and take them over. Let's see, we got Lamborghini Gallardo. Of course, the F250. They didn't have brown, all they had was black, gray, and red. So couldn't get one to match my truck, but about as close as we could get right there. And of course, the Z06, which Mike didn't bring his today, which his is ZR1, but it looks exactly like this. I'll throw up a picture. I wanted to compare them, but he didn't bring it, unfortunately. So we're just gonna put it on the truck. And then we got a nice big bag of toys here and this game. That looks fun. So, let's go.
Can't get down.
We appreciate it, man. America.
Hey, yeah, brought some cool cars.
Just tiny ones though. Can't afford the big ones.
They didn't specify it had to be real.
Right.
Hellcat. Oh my gosh. All right, since people are starting to leave a little bit here, we don't want people to get out here before we show their vehicles. So we're gonna walk around and show some of these. First, we got this. I don't know.
I like the color. I like the color.
She likes it. I'm not a big Chevy person, and I don't know. These ZR2s are a little funky looking in my opinion, but
the color is cool though.
She likes the Chevys, so I don't know. And then we got the side-by-side here. And if we come over here, we got a Ram TRX. Now, my boss has one of these, so I can tell you that they are a nice truck to drive and they're a lot of fun. This is Mike's truck, and I can see why he would want one. They're so much fun to drive. If we come over here, we got Mike's SVJ sitting right here, and then over there is another SVJ, which you don't see that much in PA. Two $800,000 Lamborghinis right next to each other. They look exactly the same, although this one has got an exhaust and some different wheels. That one's completely stock, but that's pretty sweet. You don't see that every day. And over here we got a red Audi R8. It's like a matte red. Audi R8s are pretty cool. I don't know, I like them. I think they look a little jelly bean kind of looking, but they got the same engine as a Huracan and they sound pretty sweet, and I know they're fast, so I don't know, they're pretty cool. Then the McLaren 570S. I never really liked the McLarens when I see them on videos and stuff, but when I see them in person, I definitely like it a lot more than I thought I would. It's pretty sweet looking. Then we got a BMW, of course, a C7, and another BMW. This is actually Matthew Beaver's. I'm pretty sure this is his C8. Pretty nice, just a standard stock C8 Corvette. And that's the convertible. Dream car, C8 Corvette. Ultimate dream car. Lamborghini Aventador, definitely. Lamborghini Aventador. V12, someday, maybe, probably not, but achievable dream car. C8 Corvette. There's a first gen Raptor. That's gonna be a V8 in that Raptor, which I think it's dumb that they got rid of the V8 in the Raptors and put V6s, although they're still pretty fast and they're still cool. My boss has a 23 Raptor and I get to drive that, and it's fun to drive, I'll tell you that. It does drive itself too, which is pretty cool. Oh, wow. But I think the V8, they shouldn't have got rid of the V8. I mean, that's why the T-Rex is better. It's still got the V8 supercharged. And then of course we got my truck here. Definitely best in show in my opinion. There's an Alfa Romeo and Subarus, nothing too crazy. There's an Audi TT over there, RS. It basically looks just like a mini version of the Audi R8. Here's a newer Raptor. Oh, here comes a Mustang GT500. Sounds pretty good. Here's a Ford Raptor. This is a newer one. Got some nice wheels on it. There's a Supra, some old Fords over here. Here's a nice Supra. Oh man. Now these are actually pretty affordable cars. You can get these for around $45,000 brand new. This one looks like it's got a few modifications. In my opinion, the rear end is a little funky looking. Has this like little mini wing back here. I don't know, I don't really like the rear ends, but I mean, it's a pretty sporty looking car for the price and stuff. They're not crazy fast, but they're fun to drive, and still feels like you're driving a sports car, and they are pretty cool. You can modify them and make them pretty quick, so I respect them. Nice Mustang over here. Huge wing though. I don't know, the wing is a little obsessive on this thing. And then a Camaro. Some more BMWs. Over there is another Mustang with a purple hood. That's interesting. White Mustang with a purple hood, and then Corvette. C7 Corvette. I'm not a big fan of these Nissan trucks, but the color is pretty cool. The rain is kind of messing with the lens, so hopefully the video turns out good. Wow, look at this thing. Listen to the turbo too. These guys brought a whole motorhome. They got their whole motorhome set up here. That's the way to do it. Just bring the whole motorhome, and if it's raining like this, you can hang out under the awning or inside it. They were driving around their RC cars earlier, racing them. And we got the Jeep line over here. A few Jeeps sitting here. There was a couple more earlier. Got to keep wiping my lens off so you guys can see. Here's that Audi TT RS. These things are pretty cool looking. They just look like an Audi R8, but like the smaller version. I like them. Here's a squatted Ranger. That's all we're gonna show that. Well, basically that's about all that's here. A few cars left. I think there would definitely be a lot more cooler cars here if it wasn't raining. The rain, I think, has scared some away, but I mean, still, we're in PA at a school parking lot in PA, and there's two Aventador SVJs and McLarens, some C8s and stuff, so still lots of cool cars. You don't see that very often around here. Alright, the show is all finished up. There was not near as many cars as I was hoping would be there. There wasn't as many as last year either. I think the rain kind of scared some people away. But the location I definitely didn't like as much either. But the show was still pretty cool. There's lots of cool cars there, so I enjoyed it. She was freezing in the rain. I still liked it just because I like all the cars, and she was here for moral support. So we're gonna head out and do some Christmas shopping. Our mall where we live is all shut down, so we're gonna do some Christmas shopping, and we'll catch you later. Alrighty guys, I just made it home. We did some Christmas shopping, went out and got some food, basically just had a good time with the rest of our day, and I just made it back home. Nice long drive home. So I guess that's the end of this video. I hope it turned out well. Lots of cool cars, like I said. Not as many as I was expecting, but it was still cool. Lots of fun to go to. I wish it wasn't raining, but unfortunately it was, so we just had to deal with it. And still lots of cool cars. I liked seeing them, and the Aventador, definitely one of my dream cars, so it was really cool to see it in person, and 2 of them even better. But anyways, that's the end of this video. We will see you guys next time. Peace.